This is the third episode of the video series about the life of Isaac. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, make sure to watch them. Once, a famine struck the land where Isaac and his family were living, just like in the days of Abraham. And like Abraham, Isaac wanted to go to Egypt to escape it. However, God appeared to him and said, "Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land that I will tell you about. Stay in this land as a foreigner, and I will be with you and bless you. For I will give all these lands to you and your descendants, and I will fulfill the oath I swore to your father Abraham." Isaac listened to the Lord and went to Abimelech, king of the Philistines, in Gerar, and settled there. The local people began to ask about Rebekah because she was a very beautiful woman. Isaac, fearing that he would be killed so they could take his wife, said that she was his sister. But later, Abimelech noticed that she was probably his wife after all. So he summoned Isaac and confronted him, since they did not want to accidentally commit a sin. This could have led to sin, but instead of punishing Isaac, Abimelech ordered all his people not to harm Isaac or his wife in any way. After this, just as God had promised, he blessed Isaac, and he reaped 100-fold that year from what he had sown. As a result, he became increasingly wealthy until he surpassed everyone in the region. The local inhabitants began to envy Isaac because of his great wealth. So they drove him away from among them and stopped up the wells that Abraham's servants had dug. Isaac then went to the valley of Gerar and settled there. Out of respect for his father, he had the stopped-up wells redug and named them the same names his father had given them. But Isaac also needed wells of his own, so his servants dug new ones and found a place with fresh spring water. However, the people of Gerar claimed the well for themselves and quarreled over it. So Isaac named the well Esek, meaning dispute. He moved on and had another well dug, but they argued over that one too. So he named it Sitnah, meaning hostility, and he left that one as well to avoid conflict. Isaac handled the situation with exemplary patience and grace. Then he dug a third well, and this time no one quarreled over it. He named it Rehoboth, meaning wide open space, saying, "Now the Lord has given us room, and we will flourish in the land." Later, Isaac moved on from there to Beersheba. There the Lord appeared to him and said, "I am the God of your father Abraham. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will bless you and multiply your descendants for the sake of my servant Abraham." So Isaac built an altar there to the Lord, settled down, and had another well dug. Afterward, Abimelech came to visit him with Phicol, the commander of his army, to make a covenant with Isaac. Isaac had every reason to be suspicious, since they had previously driven him away. But their intent was only to observe whether the Lord was truly with Isaac, and once they were convinced of it, they wanted to make a peace treaty that just as they had not harmed him, Isaac would not harm them in return. Isaac agreed. They shared a feast together, and they parted in peace. Later, news came that the well digging had been successful. They had found spring water. So Isaac named the place Sheba, meaning oath, or seven. Seven symbolized completeness, and the oath referred to the covenant made with Abimelech. Finally, at the age of 40, Esau took a wife, Judith, the Hittite daughter of Beeri, and also Basemath, daughter of Elon. But they caused much grief to Isaac and Rebekah.